Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They're going to run it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
This opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. But they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
An Important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Volunteers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Launching one to the end zone. Pass is broken up. A turnover on downs. What a stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. They tackle him about the 14.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Finding some room with the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat to be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Razorbacks will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down catch to the right. Breaks. He's got some room. Can he get there? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Downs. Boy, they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. For that off. Be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They're able to get him down.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold. He's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. As a design quarterback keeper. And the Vols pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Even though that was incomplete, it was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Spinning out of the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Razorbacks will crank up the tempo. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Razorbacks have first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught for the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
He's going to hand this off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years
49ers has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes a quick catch. The defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Looking for some space. It's Lewis. He's swarmed by the defense. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Hogs. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Handoff to the back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Gonna run it. It's Lewis. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what what should be the last play of this third quarter. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense. Really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock. And you see your victory.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuck out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He's past the marker and still going. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
But we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They look to throw it here on second down. He makes the grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. They'll try the right here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. And the Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Volunteers. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points. Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Now, someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Razorbacks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go and uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
This offense has already failed on 5 4th down attempts. They're going to go for number 6 right here. They'll run it from the gun. Ball carrier in space now. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. He's got room looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.